Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate. Hard by the darkest dungeon, where we are going to have a completely crazy week. Honestly, it's going to be bonkers. So apparently we're going after the mid-level hag this week, despite the fact that I hate the hag fight. We will have a bounty hunter. We will have a shield breaker. We will quite probably have a man-at-arms. Where are you? Stamford, there we go. Yeah, this is going to be a complete disaster, by the way. And then a sacrificial. Oh, this is just a complete disaster party. Probably going to get jumped by a fanatic as soon as we go in the dungeon. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Stamford. Yep, you got something like that already. You've got something like that already. You could blight skill, Master blight resist. You know what? She's got Crimson Curse already. Don't have to worry about disease resistance some more. Plus, we're going to the Weald anyway, where diseases are run rife. See, I'm already thinking that this particular trinket, in combination with the one that prevents you from being able to die from wasting away, would be quite potent on somebody. Probably not a leper, but someone's a similar kind of role. What else can we give her? That. Right, we need a very different skill set. Actually, that ignores piercing, so we can just go for the pot with that. So, ignore the back, go captivate, go yeah. I'd need this for camping, and that for camping. Those two skills for camping, which means I'll just ignore that one. Okay. Stamford, you have level 2 skills. You're a level 4 character. This is tragic. As I mentioned, I'm expecting pretty much a disaster this run. Yeah. Great. Just great, you know. Let's get you a nicer coat. And you can have a fine beddler. Not an armoured beddler though, that would just be too expensive. We're low on money. Right, off against the hag we go. We hate the hag. We hate the hag. We hate her forever. We're not Gollum. Oh. What am I doing? Yeah, I just don't. Oh. Risky, but we need to maintain our supplies.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
So once we reach this point, it's a bit equidistant, so it's a bit of a gamble which way to go. We have an antiquarian, and we should use her. And here come the blood bags on legs, which are probably not blood. Guard and block, I believe. right, we need to get rid of not garden block then.
Annihilated.
Well, he's been got rid of. You have armor. Get stabbed. Impaled on the tip of a spear. Then sliced.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Look, if she's marked, you know, blocking is the way to go, really. At this point. And speaking of points, points mean prizes. But apart from that, obviously, we need to do some healing.
How quickly the tide turns.
It's a lot of stress. That's not good for her. Right. Oh, this is just getting worse. Right, okay. I get my message. I said we needed to do some healing, and healing we shall do.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Some more of that healing I was talking about.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Sadly no blood. Let us press on. Good.
Festering fear
Not so good.
consumes the mind.
Even less good. Oh dear. Keeping that back move on the shield breaker for the sake of the highwayman being able to then point blank shot is actually a good idea and should not be overlooked in the immediate future.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Indeed, a snort of derision is all he dared utter.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Let's pull her to the front as well if we can. We couldn't, but we tried. Work could hardly be described as a futile endeavour.
Continue the onslaught.
It could have gone slightly better.
Them all.
Probably should have marked the other one. But hey ho! Kill it, bang! And the mushroom is not quite gone, but knocked back into the next rank where he can, hopefully, be dealt with. I'm splitting the damage here so I can deal some to the front rank as well, because... Uh-oh. Well, because I get to do that, basically.
Masterfully executed.
And I can think about that key I left behind and didn't bring with me.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Rather predictably. Alright, just in case.
Wealth beyond measure.
Here are the
Awarded
deeds.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We need the deeds. Okay, so it's going to be one of those runs, is it? Okay, we're back in the death spiral again. I hate the death spiral because it comes by, like, and you pull up out of it 2 or 3 times and then your entire campaign is just basically dead. It's really annoying. I do this for a reason. The reason is I need to be able to target that fellow in the back right there. Oh, poo, I've got the wrong... Yeah. Well, that's just gonna hurt like hell. Why on earth did they give him stealth? Riposte it is then. And the whip to make us all bleed. Tell you what, it's really... Oh, not the whip. Just Death's Door instead. How nice. How very, very nice. Right, I think we're just leaving after this fight, to be honest. This is tragic. And of course... Of course you would survive and resist the pull. Great.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
They have no bandages. They have no blunderbuss. It's not the best pairing, but anyway, just, I wanted to see the next camping encounter for a bit. Sadly, it's probably, we just can't afford to camp at the moment. You. Yeah. Sneakify yourself. Okay, I am playing badly. I need to just take a break after this one. I think those last couple of excursions...
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
...into the Crimson Court have just sapped my will to continue at this point. Yeah, let's just go back to town and find out if anyone died from lack of blood. Sorry guys, this is just really... I'll have to make sure the next episode is better. Much better.
A setback, but not the end of things.
It may not be the end, but it seems to be the beginning of the end. That horrible effect where just, high-level heroes die and you can't replace them. And we got a librarian for that. We should have taken the other librarian out of the stagecoach. Yeah, that would have been interesting. Front rank by a librarian wouldn't have been too good, but maybe we'll get something nice back in town waiting for us when we arrive. Some kind of boon from the gods, some fortunate event. Instead we have to click return to town button twice.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
2 vials of blood have been drank, nobody died. That's a positive start. Much more positive, however. Hey, this is something nice back in town.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
On its own, the ability to purchase more expensive weapons that we cannot afford is not superb. However, it will unlock a... We're grabbing this straight away.
more arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Leper. The incomplete Twilight Knight reskin for Leper. Don't worry about it. Ah, yes, for Barbarian Leper. He's actually quite fun. Yeah, forget about her. We've used him before. There we go. We'll call him Korun. Yes. Korun, you have been chosen.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Wow. Or deadly. Now, oh, that could be very interesting. Do they Beast Slayer and Beast Hater? Nerves. Oh, great. Well, we don't want that combined with that. That's just terrible. You can have a different color set. 2, 3, 4. You know what? It's between 3 and 4. All right. Now, someone in the testing group did like this one quite much, so I think I'll use this one actually. Need a good name for her. I'm thinking she looks kind of Latin, maybe. I don't mean like classical Latin. Actually, classical Latin might be a good way to go because. Please bear in mind that I do not speak or understand Latin very well, but... Oh, God. Something pretentious like Hortensia. Obviously, it would just be Hortense, but Hortense would be very sort of... You know what, actually, that would be very kind of Groucho Marx era, actually. Like Hortense for woman at the bar who has a bit of a reputation, you know. That kind of... So, if we go for Hortensia... Okay, like, something more like Prudence, Patience... No, I hate word names. They're always just so demeaning. Actually, going back to another interesting conversation, let's go for a really bad spelling of Helen, as in Helen. Of Helen, the other librarian. That's almost a party right there. And then we would pop her in rank 2. Actually. Ooh. Want to watch that just in case we get a hero back from a resurrection event. Hey! That is 75 crests. That is a lot of money though. We need a lot of busts. So a lot of ruins quests. We have a Green Ruins quest right there, so there we go. That'll be the next one. I'm gonna leave this one here. Sorry about this one being short, but I'll dive straight into the next one and not take that break after all. And what I'll... Well, no, I may take that break, but what I'll probably do is upload the next one the same day as this, so you get another episode to make up for this one being so short. Okay, I'll say bye-bye for now. Hope you all enjoyed this, and see you all in the next one. Cheerio.